I was hoping you might be able to say just on camera what your position is in terms of Vice President Biden receiving security briefings and what the importance of that is.
Yeah, so during the entire campaign since this past summer, Joe Biden and President Trump, who always receives it, have received intelligence briefings every day. That's once you get past the convention time, both candidates receive that because you don't know who is going to be the president. So that's continued out throughout the campaign. That's now stopped for Joe Biden. I think we should continue that because we still don't know who the president's going to be at this point. And so we should be in the same posture that we were in throughout the whole campaign, with both of them receiving briefings as they're both trying to be able to prepare and then allow the process to be able to go through right now. Because at this point, there are a lot of questions about a lot of states. I completely trust the president trying to be able to push some of these issues. There are unresolved issues that we find in multiple states. We don't know what the quantities are yet. People said, it may be a big number, maybe a small number. We don't know yet, but we know there are issues. So allow the legal process to go through, allow the hand recount to happen in Georgia. And once we get all past that, then we'll know who the actual winner is. But at this point, we don't know. So both sides should be receiving briefings just like they were before.
You said yesterday that you would get involved if the decision wasn't made on that by Friday. So what would involvement on your part look like there?
I think a lot of people have made a lot about that. GSA has a beginning point of when they could certify and start making decisions about whoever is in the electoral process and the decision of that. The earliest they could do that is Friday, is tomorrow. That's the earliest they can do that. I assume they're going to choose not to do that. I'd be shocked if they jumped in to be able to certify, especially since every state is still trying to be able to figure out how to be able to certify their own election on this. So they'll then set a timetable of what they're going to do. I want to know what's their process and how they're going to try to make that decision. Bill Clinton allowed Gore and Bush both to receive intel briefings, but Clinton held that for a long time and didn't do it immediately. And the 9/11 Commission later came back and said, hey, that was a mistake. Both of them should have been getting access to that. So for me, this is just an issue of saying, let's learn the lesson of 2000 and let's make sure that both sides are prepared.
So you'll be in touch with GSA directly then on Friday?
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.